Oh, so, uh, yeah, justice. We want justice. Racism. These are things which run on our mind regularly. So, subscribe to me on Rohit Wandering Stallion on YouTube and also on the Star Maker MID 621125095526. I'm not doing any karaoke today. I just want to speak something different. I was thinking of speaking in English more, and I was thinking what to talk about. So I will be talking about racism, life in UK and life in India. Only two countries I saw in my life. Around 5 years of my life was spent in UK, Europe, Wales, Cardiff, and the rest of my life was spent in India. So if in my opinion, there is more racism in India as compared to UK. So this, as I said, this video is going to hit you very very hard. This video is going to hit you very very hard. Only this much will be in the stories. Rest you will have, in order to listen, you will have to subscribe to me on Rohit Wandering Stallion on YouTube. So if you want to listen and want to be hit hard, I don't care if I'm blocked also. Follow me, subscribe me. So here I start. As I said, I spent 5 years of my life in UK, and the rest of my life has been spent in India. This is a very simple, like natural videos I always keep. So when I compare my life to UK and life in India, I can easily say there is more racism I faced personally. It's my experience. I'm not trying to say that it's someone else's experience, but it's my experience. I faced more racism when I'm in India as compared to when I was in UK. So that's what I'm saying. And it's pretty simple. Like I don't want to name anyone over here. I never like to come into these things, but I can share my experience. When I was in UK, like people suffer from different types of disabilities. I always believe I'm not. And this is what I learned when I was in UK. The life in UK told me I'm absolutely perfect. There's no problem. There's no disability in me. So when I was in UK, I was talking to one of my friends, and he said I was in my 20s at the time, and he said, "Why you are saying that you don't have anyone in your life?" I said that there is some disability, a small disability I've got. He said, "What? We don't. There's nothing in you. This is nothing. Whatever it is, this is nothing." That's what I heard when I was in UK. It's only because of what you are doing, what work you do. Any guy can think about any girl. Any girl can think about any guy when you are abroad, because the mindset is different. Yeah, you're not thinking or judging people on their problems. You are judging people based on their work. Whereas when you turn up to India, you are in if you are in the southern part of the world, it's possible North Indians might face racism. If you are in the northern part of the world, then it's possible South people can face racism. If you are in the east of India, it's possible West people can face racism, or in the West, East people can face racism. So honestly, and there's a racism for language also. You don't know this language, you don't know that language, so people will not talk to you, people will not address you. When I was abroad, I've stayed in Wales for 5 years. I never faced any racism. It was such a cool atmosphere. Yes, they might be having something in their eyes, but people never said anything to me related to my looks, my personality. It was all about your work, what you were doing. Yes, people won't talk much with you, but they are anyways Europeans. They are living separately. But yeah, I only faced racism once, and the reason why they don't do racism, because whoever does racism, and if you complain, that person has to apologize to you. And even if he apologizes, sometimes it might not work. They might be deported from the country, they might be thrown out of the country, strict actions are taken. Whereas in a country like India, it's all about power. If you have got power, you can say anything to anyone. You can say anything to anyone. The power speaks. You can say anything to anyone, they will get away with that. Even in the gyms, when I go to few gyms I went to in India, in my country, I face a lot of racism. For example, I'm trying to say hello to someone, that person is going to be like this, hello, and sometimes they even don't reply. They have their headphones. It's my fault. I don't know you. I'm saying hello to you, but that is my fault. But if you were abroad, there will be a slight smile. They will not be doing this thing straight away. There's going to be a reaction. Whereas now, if I'm trying to say hello to someone and you feel I have some problem in me, then it's possible. I'm not trying to tell you, but there is some problem which can be in you. There are different types of individuals. Some are very, very good looking, some are less good looking, some are fat, some are thin, some are tall, some are low, some have disabilities, different types of disability. I don't want to go into deep into that. Every person has some sort of problem. Yes, even if you are perfect, you can see the great humans. You can see the great actors, the celebrities, how much they respect their fans, how much they care for their fans. There is a sense of humanity in them. That's what is so prevalent. That's what takes them higher into life. That's what makes them successful in life, maybe. Yeah. So that humanity tends to be missing. And today, how this topic came into, something was going on the streets of Dehradun. I don't want to get into that, but I fully support them. They were talking about this country is ours. We are also Indians. no racism, support us. And I was there. I just observed that, and I stand with them. There should be 0% tolerance for any sort of racism in a country like India. Yes, you are saying, and also why it's more important, because different communities stay in India, different religions stay in India. There should be zero racism. You go to abroad, like when you are in UK, as I'm talking about UK, when I was working in retail stores. I used to see people, there was so much respect for every individual. Yes, your work matters. They may be having inside their mouth something, but they will be keeping that inside. There might be racism from the eyes, but that racism from the eyes is less dangerous. And here, and hardly people killed each other. No one killed. But in India, people are killing each other for racism. That is a bit of a, that is unbearable. That is like inhumanity to the maximum extent. Now, like if I go to a nightclub in UK, I'm going as a stag. If I enter like a stag single in a nightclub, no one will question me. Whereas when you are in India, you go to a nightclub, you have come alone? Yes, because I'm a stag. So what? Bring four people. Bring four people. Couple entry. Couple entry. Are you checking those people are married or not? Just because he's bringing a girl, that doesn't mean that person is married. If you're allowing a guy and a girl together, so when you mention a stag can also be a single person. Single person can enter. So now, this 31st, I might be going to some club. I hope I will be allowed to enter, but I'm prepared. If I go alone, definitely one question that person, a strange question he will ask me is, how many people? And I will say I'm a stag. So what? How many friends? I cannot go alone. I can go alone. I can sit on the bar. I can click selfies with myself. I don't need another person. It's not necessary that you need another person to be on the floor. And that's why you're more scared if you start talking to someone. If you are a single, you try and approach a girl. You're more scared in India as compared to abroad. There's more fun abroad as compared to India. Things are changing, but yeah, still that's my experience. As I said, at the gym, at the clubs, there is a sense of, if you are a single, there's a sense of issue. Racism is more in India as compared to abroad. So that's what I was talking about. That's why that's another positive point about staying abroad as compared to staying in India, which I observed, which I faced. As I said in my last video, if your family is staying with you, then your life is absolutely cool, even if you're staying abroad in a country like UK. Whereas you only miss your family, and that family is also your parents and the immediate siblings. That's it. After that, you are not missing anyone. No one is missing you. In fact, everyone is nuclear. Everyone is looking like a typical westernized. People think that once they are 18, they tend to separate. That's the only point which puts us down. Or festivals, we are not there together. But just imagine if your family moves with you abroad with you, you won't miss India much. And there is no racism. There is very less racism, definitely. I'm talking just about UK. I'm just talking about Wales. I'm just talking about my experience of staying in Wales, and even in London. I never faced it. In UK, England, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anywhere else. I'm just talking about UK in general. I never faced any sort of racism in my 5 years period. I never faced. Someone else might have faced it. And I'm comparing that to my life in my town, my Dehradun, my India. I faced it more. Definitely, I faced it more. And like even if I go to the gyms, I haven't made many connections. Like because people then you can't talk to. No one is interested in talking. There's a sense of value for power. Yes, I agree. If you are judged, if someone is judging you based on your work, you don't have a good job, you are not doing well in your life, in your career, and someone judges you, that's fine. But if someone is judging you based on your appearance, based on your disability, based on your problems, then that is racism. Whatever is running in your eyes, we cannot control. How I'm looking at another person, that is also a racism, but that cannot be punished because that is in your eyes. But what you are saying from your mouth, if you are hitting someone, if you are killing someone, if you are passing slain comments onto someone, that is racism. And you are saying it in a joke. Some people don't feel bad. Like if you call someone as fat or someone thin, someone tall, someone very thin, some people don't feel bad. So then you are saying that's fine. But yeah, if a person is feeling bad, he has a right. That person has a right to uh, to say, please don't do it. And once he says, please don't do it, that should be the end. And it's gone to above that extent now. It's not, extent has crossed. It's not like that. Just the person is saying stop. People are hitting each other. That's very very bad. So that was my experience in this short video. So as I said, this video is going to hit those people very very hard who feel India is more good in that sense. my experience is just my experience. According to my experience, there is more racism in abroad in India as compared to abroad. There is less racism abroad as compared to India. So I was wanting to speak in English today again, and I wanted to share some thoughts. I wanted to continue about what I was feeling about UK and India. As I said, I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into religious talks. I don't want to name anyone. This is my personal experience. If it connects to you, if you want to listen to it, you will have to subscribe to me on Rohit Wandering Stallion on YouTube. I don't feel like singing today. I don't want to do any karaoke today. Just the atmosphere. This video is absolutely natural. Like, I went for a movie, I came back, I saw some people protesting. We are also Indian. Please end racism. And on that basis, I created this particular small video of my personal experience. If you like it, you will have to subscribe to me. Lots of people are doing lots of hard work on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. I don't want to go into that, how people get followers, because mine still now I haven't tried to even pay much. I haven't paid anything in fact. So it's a natural channel, and I don't mind if it's blocked also, but I'm not doing anything wrong. But this is and that's probably the reason I don't want to be blocked, because I don't want to name anyone. But the fact is, that is my experience, and it can help those people who want to stay in India or abroad and are confused whether you want to stay in India or abroad. The only point which I feel is a positive when you stay in India is you get your family. If your family moves with you abroad, then there's nothing good than staying abroad in UK. Just one country. I haven't seen USA, I haven't seen Australia, I don't know about Canada. I'm just talking about Europe in general, in Wales, England, Birmingham, Reading, Scotland, or even Ireland. I'm pretty sure this part with atmosphere in those places. I've been to Cardiff and London only, and Birmingham and Reading only, but not other places. But that's what I'm pretty much sure about, that I never faced racism over there. I had a lot of issues at that time. Now also I've got issues. But when I compare my life over there, I used to feel homesick. I used to feel like coming back, and that's the reason I came back. But when I analyze my entire life in India as well as over there, the only reason I would miss India is if I was there was family, and that's the major reason I came back. No other reason. If your family stays with you, then you won't miss India. There's a lot of bad things happening over here. So if you like this video, do subscribe on Rohit Wandering Stallion on YouTube, and I do for karaoke also sometime, and regularly doing karaoke on the Star Maker app, which is for burning my stress. Today the stress burner is this thought which was running. I wanted to speak more in English. So that's it for the day. Have a nice evening. Happy New Year 2026 to everyone. Do have a lot of fun, enjoy your life, and see you again with another video or few karaokes. Have a nice day. Bye bye for now.